Hint. If y equals to mx plus c, it's a general name given to any straight line. It's just like we talked about it last time. Your name is given as Shermaine what? Teo. Teo is your family name.
Yeah.
Shermaine is your given name.
Yeah.
So the convention is, let me write. Okay. Shermaine Teo. This is your family name. This is your given name, right?
Yeah.
So this is the convention. Okay? This is the convention. In fact, this is the English name convention. Okay? English name convention. Meaning, your given name comes first, family name comes later. Okay? What is Chinese convention? Teo first, right?
Yeah.
And then Shermaine later. So this is the convention. So this is the naming convention for people, right? So similarly, for any straight line on a graph, okay, you also need to give it a name, and the name is this, and the name is this format. Are you clear? Are you clear? So basically, every straight line you have a name, and the name, the format is this. Format is also a convention, huh?
Yeah.
Y equals to mx plus c. So in this case, this y is equal to mx plus c, right? The m, can you see the m here?
Yeah.
The m is called the
Gradient.
gradient, and then the c is called the
Y-intercept.
very good. So now, this is the name for a straight line. What's the name here?
Y equals to x plus 3.
Yes, then can you compare this to this format? What is the gradient? Can you compare? Match. In this name, in this format, which one is the gradient? In this format, which one is the gradient?
The M.
The m. So this is the gradient. Then which one is the y-intercept?
The C.
Very good. So now the question is, just write that y equals to mx plus c above. So now, what is the gradient in this case then? So basically, what is the m in this case?
The 2.
Okay, so m is 2. Then what is the c in this case?
3.
Good, you have answered your question. M is called the gradient, right?
Yeah.
So the gradient is 2 for this. Y-intercept is
3.
3. That's the first question. Continue with the rest. B. How is B different from y equals to mx plus c? Let's say if you are doing, okay, let me erase this first. What is the format of the name?
For B,
No, what is the general format for the name?
the given name component.
Yeah.
And then
What's the format? What's the format?
Y
Okay.
equals to mx plus 3.
Remember, this is the format. This is the format. It's always y equals to mx plus c. M is the,
Gradient.
c is the.
And a y-intercept.
Okay. So this is always the format. You have to memorize the format. Okay? If you cannot remember the format, you are wrong. let's say if I ask you what's your Chinese name. What's your Chinese name?
师姐
Okay, what's your Chinese convention name?
丢师姐
Very good. What's your English convention name?
什么音丢师
Very good. So, if people ask you for the English convention, you should give it in the English convention. If people ask you for the Chinese convention, you give it in Chinese convention, right? Am I right? So if I ask you for the Chinese convention, can you give me the English convention?
No.
Wrong, right? So this is the format, right? Look at B. 4y equals to x plus 6. Ask yourself, is this the format or not? How is it similar? How is it different? Or is similar? Or it is different? Do you think this 4y equals to x plus 6, it fits the format above? Yes, why yes? No, why no? Go ahead. You can't tell
No.
whether they are same or they are the same or whether they are different. I just asked you to compare only.
The
Whether they are the same or they are different.
the M is not there.
The m is not there.
And then
The m is not there. Okay. If the m is not there, then I will ask. X is also 1 times x. Because 1 times x is, so let's say if you are given x, you can write 1 times x, right? Similarly, x is also equals to x over 1, right?
yeah.
Right? So if they don't write it, doesn't mean they don't have. They just don't write it. Right? So, are you clear? Are you clear now? So this is, they don't write it doesn't mean they're not there. You need to fill it up. So now I explain to you, okay, x is 1 times x. So now you have the m, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what else you observe?
There's a 4.
Mm-hmm. There is a 4? What do you mean by there is a 4?
It's a 4y.
There is a 4y. Okay, you see a 4y here. And then here is
Y.
y. So, meaning what? Meaning what? Can you have 4y here? So, in fact, the mx plus c compared to this 1x plus 6, these two look okay, right?
Yeah.
But for the y and the 4y here, they look so different. So that means what? That means next time if you are given anything, it must look like y equals to mx plus c. 4y equals to 1x plus c? No, not yet. So what can you do? What can you do? You need to get rid of the
4.
yes. How do you get rid of the 4? That means y is equal to, how do you get y?
Divide by 4.
Divide by 4. If you divide by 4 here, this side also need to divide by
4.
like this, right?
Yeah.
Right? The over 4 means divide by 4, right?
Yeah.
So when you have over 4, so you just do it in the normal way, divide by 4. Okay? Then after that you open the bracket, right?
Yeah.
So 1x divided by 4 is this?
Zero point 0.25.
0.25x. That's for the first arrow. Next.
1.5.
Okay, now compare to y equals to mx plus c. Can you answer the question now?
Yeah.
Yeah? So what is your m?
0.05. X.
Huh?
It's a 0.25. Yeah.
Okay, 0.05. Your y-intercept, c.
1.5.
Very good. Okay? That's for B. Then what about C? How do you do C? So what is that format?
Y equals to mx plus.
Good. So always write down y equals to mx plus c first. To tell yourself, hey, I need to get it into this format. Whatever I'm given, I need to get it into this format. Y equals to mx plus c. Right?
Yeah.
So now you have x plus y equals to 4. Right?
Yeah.
So it looks like you must have a y here. And then the x must be the other side, right?
Yeah.
So how you do transformation? Underline the x, move it to the other side. So when you move it to the other side, your plus y is here, right?
Yeah.
When you move the x to the other side, what you end up with?
Minus.
Yep,
X.
minus x. And then this one you bring down, this is 4, right?
Yeah.
Then what is in front of 4? Plus, minus, times, divide.
Plus.
Yes. Why? 4 means plus 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So now can you compare already? Can you compare this to your above already?
Yeah.
So what is the gradient?
Minus 1.
Very good. And what's your C?
4.
Very good. Clear? Next, this one. What's the format?
Y equals to mx plus c.
Very good. And your job is to find out what's your M, what's your C, right?
Yeah.
Wait, next time when I see M, you need to know M is the gradient. Next time when I say C, C is the y-intercept. Alright? I can use it interchangeably. Okay? You need to answer. If I ask you what's C, tell me y-intercept. What is M? Gradient. Alright? So now you have y equals to 3x. Okay, so what is your M?
3x. 3.
What's your C? Anything here?
No.
Nothing means plus. When you have nothing, nothing means
0.
very good. You plus nothing means plus 0, right?
Yeah.
So your C in this case is
0.
yes. Okay? Now, last one. X equals to 4. How?
Switching
How?
the x.
Bring it over.
Yeah.
So once you bring the X over, anything left on the right, on this side?
No.
No, so 0 this side. Plus X, bring it over becomes?
Minus x.
This so this is
Plus.
4 plus 4. So do you get that format? Do you get the y equals to mx plus c format? This is y, man. You tell me this is y. You compare with this y?
No.
No, right? So does your transformation make it look like this format or not?
No.
So if it does not fit the format, then how? You just like ask, what's your English convention name? Then you tell me, schedule me. Nonsense, right? Nonsense, right? Nonsense, right? So, does it fit this format? The answer is no. Then what? Nonsense. So, no gradient, no y-intercept. Are you clear? Are you clear?
So just put
There is no gradient, there is no y-intercept. But you must show this step. You just say, this thing does not fit the y equals to mx plus c format. You understand me? You just like ask, what's your English convention name? Somebody say, share tiêu me. Or tiêu share me. Tiêu main share. Can or not?
no.
Nonsense, right? Rubbish, right? When when something is rubbish, can it be accepted?
No.
No. So therefore, no gradient, no.
Y-intercept.
Very good. Last one. They already give you this. Y equals to minus 5. Y equals to minus 5. So how? Is this the format already?
No.
Why not? Why yes?
The
Do you have the Y?
yeah.
It fit the first one already. Do you have the X?
No.
Do you have the C? Yes or no?
Yes.
Very good. So basically, it fit the Y. No X. Have the
C.
C. So what is the Y-intercept? So what's the C first?
5.
C is the
Minus 5.
Y minus 5. Why not 5?
Because the minus 5 is together with the
Correct. So C is equal to?
negative 5.
Very good. Any gradient?
No.
No gradient means what?
0.
Very good. Okay? Can or not? Compared to just now. Let me just talk about this one more time. Just now is x equals to 4, right? Just now is x is equal to 4. And you bring the x over, right?
Yeah.
You get minus x plus 4. You compare your this to this. Do you have the y? No. You are supposed to have y equals to something. And now in this case, you don't have the y. So this completely does not make sense. Okay? So that means in order for it to be valid, you must have y equals to something. Questions that don't have a y cannot. Very clear? So that's how you can get all the M, the C for each case. Okay? What's the English meaning of M?
Gradient.
What's the English meaning of C?
Y-intercept.
Without doing this question, y equals to 2x plus 1. What is the gradient? What is the C?
The 2 is the gradient.
Very good. Then the C is the?
1.
Very good. So that's how you get the answer. Okay? Without doing anything. But let's look at this one before I go to the 9, 10, 11. Okay, good. So if you use the GeoGebra app, right, I think it's super easy. Why? Okay, number one, you need to get the value out first. So you put the minus 2 inside, you get. Can you read to me your answer? So instead of flipping back and forth, so you put negative 2 inside, you get 2 times negative 2 plus 1 is negative 3. Very good. So it's negative 3. And this one is given already 0. You put 0, what you get?
1.
1. Okay, good. Then you need to put 3 into the y.
Yeah.
So what's your x?
1.
Very good. Then this one, x.
3.
Very good. So once you get this, what's the next step? Write down negative 2, negative 3. Why? Why write down this? Did I tell you why you must write down this first?
So you won't get confused.
Yes, because if you don't write it down, sometimes you might read 7, 3. Then, gone case. Right? Which one comes first?
X.
Yes, so it's always a good practice to write down all the points here. So how many points you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points. So that means you are going to show me 6 points. If you show less than that, are you correct?
No.
Okay, good. So let me look at your work. Let me look at your work from this. No need to download, just Show me. This is your work, right? 是吗?
Yeah.
How come I see A, B, C? How come I see C? How come I see C here? Something is not right. You notice something is not right?
Yeah.
Then, if something is not right, then what you should do? Continue or what?
Check
Check, right? So what is wrong?
the C or the B.
So which is wrong? I don't know. You read yourself. You read yourself. B is -1, -1. Did you get -1, -1? Hey, can I ask you why? So C is what? C is 0, 1. Where is 0, 1? 0 and 1. Point. Use. Point to me. No, you point here. 0 and 1. Where's your 0 and 1? You need to download it so that you won't go. Where's your 0 and 1? 0 and then 1.
Here.
按下去 Yes. So your B is wrong or C is wrong?
C.
Okay, good. So what is the problem with your this? You did not zoom in enough. If you did not zoom in enough, you will not get your -1 and -1. Can you see you don't have your -1 and -1?
Yeah.
And somehow I think this is not so accurate. You somehow like you guesstimate. Right? Understand me? So what I'm trying to say, like, you look here. Okay, there are many ways to plot points. Okay, let me teach you 2 ways. Number 1, plot by yourself. -2, -3. -2 is here.
Yeah.
-3 is here. So plot here. Click the point 2, then you get A. Okay? Next, -1, -1. Okay, so just now I look at your graph. You don't have the -1, -1. How? You need to zoom in a bit. Let's say I zoom out. Can you see? I zoom out, I don't get -1, -1.
Yeah.
So you zoom in. How to zoom in? If you use your finger, let's say your touch screen, you can do this. Pinch or expand. If not, you use the plus sign. Clear? Clear or not? Okay? So that's how you make sure that you are accurate. So -1, -1 is here. A little bit off.
Hello, what delivery?
Put it outside, please. Can you see that? I purposely put it a bit off,
Yeah.
like you're on test. Right?
Yeah.
Like your test, right?
Yeah.
Can you put it like slightly out?
No.
No. Bring it down. Exact. How do you get it exact? In the app, zoom in and out. Next, 0 and 1. 0 is here, 1 is here. Okay? If you somehow you figure out like the C is here, so something is not right. Right? It must be a
Straight line.
straight line, and somehow you see that this point will not give me a straight line, right? Right? You will get a curve, right?
Yeah.
So then something is not right. It's either your B is right, it's either your B is wrong or your C is wrong. So you double check. Are you clear? So it should be here. Then 1 and 3. 1 and 3 is here. Then continue. 2, 5, 3, 7. 2, 5, 3, 7. So can you see it's slightly off? So I need to move it. It's slightly off for the F. Don't be lazy. Bring it down. Okay? Okay or not? So let's say if you find that C is wrong, you can delete it. Okay? But now everything is good. So now you need to link it up, right? So there is a tool. You look at it. So you go down. Can you see the line tool?
Yeah.
So you just click on the line tool. Then where you want to start? The A point start, right?
Yeah.
So you just click on the A. Can you see you click on A?
Yeah.
Can you see the line appeared?
Yeah.
You just link it up. Okay? Okay. I don't need another one. Done. Can you see that it links up all the points?
Yeah.
What if one of the points is not in the line? What happens?
Your dotting is wrong.
Yeah. Something must be wrong. So you have to
Redo.
redo or check which one is wrong. So you get the line already. So basically we accomplish part A. Are you clear? Next, y equals to 4. Where is y equals to 4? This is y equals to 4. By the way, you can use the pen tool to write label. By the way, you are supposed to label. So you need to label this line also. This line is your y equals 2x plus 1, right? This line have this table. So your line is actually 2x plus 1. Okay, y equals to 2x plus 1. Are you clear now?
Yeah.
So let's say you want to erase. There is a delete tool. So you can delete. So let me write it again properly. Choose the tool and then write accordingly. Y equals to 2x plus 1. Are you clear? So this one is your y equals to 2x plus 1. So now, y equals to 4. Y equals to 4 is here, right? Can you see y equals to 4 is here?
Yeah.
So just draw a straight line. Can you see? Draw y equals to 4. So straight line. How do you draw y equals to 4? Just use a... Okay, of course you need to use a ruler, okay? You can't... Did you use a ruler? Okay, you use a ruler. Did you draw y equals to 4 or you draw something else?
How?
Hmm?
I put.
你的 y equals to 4那里
I
Okay,
didn't
thank-
put it in, so.
Yeah. So that is also a smart way to do it. Okay? So, okay. How did I plot the points just now? I plot the points by manually plotting the points, right?
Yeah.
Actually, you come to the algebra, the calculator here. Click on it. You will see all the points here in the coordinate format. Can you see?
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say, right? Let's say, okay, let's say I don't want to plot the points myself. Let's say, can you give me a point? Any point you want? X, X and Y. Give me, what's the X value you want?
4.
4. Okay, good. And then what? 4 and what?
4 and 2.
4 and 2. Okay, good. So if you want to plot 4 and 2, right? You don't want to plot manually. What you can do, you can actually equal. The format is bracket, and you put inside the bracket with 4 first, comma 2. Can you see?
Yeah.
They give me the point immediately. Then you enter. They label accordingly. They will use the next letter to label for you. Are you clear?
Yeah.
So this is another way you plot the points using this tool. Are you clear? Are you clear? Okay, good. Now, so since you have y equals to 4, like you say, you can key this into this thing, then you get the y equals to 4. If you are not allowed to use technology, if you need to do it manually, where's your y equals to 4 is here, right?
Yeah.
Let me just y equals to 4 is here, right? So you just use your line tool. Where you start? Here, no? Right?
Yeah.
Are you supposed to draw it like this?
No.
Okay? Can you see your y equals to 4? So once you have written it down, what you do? Label. Are you clear? Okay? Label next to it. You don't go and label here. If you label here, I'm confused. Are you labeling this line or you are labeling this line? So it's confusing, right? So you don't label it to confuse yourself. You confuse yourself by writing anyhow during your test and you got it wrong. Self-inflicted once again. So use a delete tool. Delete unnecessary stuff. So I delete more than I want to. Right? Never mind. Get it back. Start from here. Okay. It's better for me to sorry, hold on. Looks like it's better for me to use the use the mouse, because if I don't use a mouse, it's going to be off. Okay, this is my y equals to 4, and this is my y equals to 2x plus 1. Okay, no ambiguity, that means no confusion. Next, what's the next one? X equals to 1. X equals to 1, not y. Where's your x equals to 1? Can you point? Come. Point to me, where's your x equals to 1? This is x, this is y. Where's your x equals to 1?
Here.
Point there. So I give myself a point. Okay? Once I get a point, so my line start from where?
The 1.
Here, right? Here or here? Up, right? Up, down, right?
Yeah.
Let me just adjust it a little bit. Okay, it's not very straight. Okay, now it's good. Okay, label. If you don't want to do it this way, you can also key it in. So it's your x equals to 1. Okay? Did you label x equals to 1? 有吗
No.
Then 为什么没有 Or you don't know how to do? You don't know how to key in 吗 Never mind, alright. Next, y equals to 3x. How do you draw this y equals to 3x? Instead of key it in, give yourself a table. What's the 3 value for x you want to put in?
2.
So fast? Start from 2.
1.
You don't want to test the 0?
0.
0 and then?
1.
And then?
2.
So when you put the 0 in, 3 times 0 is?
3.
Huh?
Eh? 0.
So you put your 1 in?
3.
And then you put the 2 in?
6.
So you need to plot the 0, 0, 1, 3, 2 and 6 for this one. Okay? So 0, 0, 1, 3 and 2, 6. Okay. 0, 0, where is 0, 0? Point to me.
Yeah.
Origin. 1, 3, 1 and 3.
1 and here.
Good. They overlap.
Yeah.
2, 6.
2 here.
Here or beside?
Here.
Okay, good. So now you can link it up by using the line 2. Start from here, right?
Yeah.
And then it 2, 6. The end, can you see the end?
Yeah.
So let me go to the end, then it's more accurate. Okay? After that, must label. This is your y equals to 3x. So you have completed all questions. Are you clear? Are you clear or not?
Yeah.
Okay? So you do it the same using your graph paper. And then let me see. Okay, 没有了. So same thing. You just get all the thing out, and then how do you draw this? Y equals to x minus 4. Give yourself a
Table.
what value you give yourself, x and y?
0.
0, 1, 2, right?
Yeah.
So if you put the 0 in, you get x is 0, so you get y equals to
Negative 4.
so negative 4. Then you put a 1 in.
Minus 3.
Okay, then you put a 2 in.
Minus 2.
Very good. So you are supposed to draw this this, and this. Okay, can you show me your work? Yeah, you can now sit down. You can sit down. Okay, you are supposed to give me the x plus 4 first. Like you did not zoom. Okay, give me the table first. This value. Minus 2 and
Uh, 2,
next.
3,
Next.
4,
Next.
6.
哦，这么准啊！So minus 2 and 2. Minus 2 and 2, show me the graph. Very good. So you put it minus 2 and 2. So minus 2 first and 2. And then minus 1 and 3. Where's minus 1? Now you did not zoom in enough. You did not zoom in enough, right?
Yeah.
You did not zoom in enough so that you don't get accurate enough. You have to zoom in enough next time. If not, I will say you copy. Then you have your 1 and 5. Where's your 1 and 5? Okay, looks good. Okay, so good. Did you link it up? 你都没有 link it up. Okay? Okay? You're supposed to link it up. No linking, only points. Next. So how do you draw y equals to x minus 4 now? Can you complete it from here? You give yourself a table. So next time if you are asked to draw, right, always give yourself a table. Okay? Can you do it? You want to go to the app. How do you do it?
I'm allowing it to be downloaded.
Oh, okay. So now you need to draw this.
So,
0 and minus 4. I think you need to link up all the points first using a ruler. I teach you how to avoid how to, yeah, good. Okay, let me comment where you start, where you end. Yep. So you need to start at A, right?
yeah.
End at F, right? Okay. So you need to extend it a little bit. So after now you have extended it a little bit. Good. 可以了. So what you do after linking it up? Write the name.
Name.
Yeah. What's the name? Not y equals to mx plus c. What's the equation?
Y equals to x plus 4.
Y equals to x plus 4. Without the y is wrong. Yeah, good. Okay, now just y equals to x minus 4. The points are 1, 2, 3. Have you labeled the 3 points? 1, 2, 3. Have you labeled all the 3 points?
Yeah.
Then use your ruler to link it up. Okay, good. Okay, good. Now the question says, mark and label all the x intersection points. So you better extend it until you hit the x. You extend it, you hit the x-axis. If you don't hit the x-axis, you cannot find the x intersection point. Right? Am I right?
Yeah.
You extend this to hit the x also. Wait. Did you align already not? Yeah. Can you see? I think you. Okay, this point is very good. This point is a bit hard to read already. Why? The scale is not there. So that's why you need to zoom in. If you use GeoGebra, so next time you need to zoom in to the graph more, so that you can read this scale accurately. Understand my point? Because the more you zoom in, the more numbers you have. Okay? But you need to label this. Have you labeled? Okay, good. 可以了，不用了。Good. That's how you do this question. Then mark and label all the y intersection. Did you cut the y? Where's the y point? Where's the y point? Okay, good. Label that one.
It's -0.
0, yeah, label that. Above?
4, 0,
Mm-hmm.
4.
Okay, good. 可以了。Okay, last but not least, this one. Show me this. Label point A, B, C, D. Very easy, right? Just read from the graph, right?
Yeah.
Let me see if you read correctly. Like, show me first. Hold on, yeah. 0 and -2. No, hold on, sorry. Okay, good. Point B. Point B is -3.5 and then -1.5. Very good. Point C, -5 and 3. Very good. D is 0.5 and 3. You see, I zoom until 0.5 so that you have more scale. Okay? Next, what is the y intersection point? Where's the AC? AC is here, right? What is the y intersection? Y intersection means this, right?
Yeah.
So this is 0, -2. X intersection, which is here, right?
Yeah.
Right, so it's -2 and 0. Okay, good. Y intersection means here, right?
Yeah.
Here I need to count a bit, but anyway, never mind. So it's about 2.4, and then 213 negative. This is not negative. Sorry. This point to here is what? 0 and 2.4, right? This is 0 ma. Yeah? This is 0 ma. This point, so it's 0 and 2.4, right? Alright? Then for the x is where? So you're right.
Yeah.
So this point is what? 0. This is minus 2.12. 2.4. Okay, in order to do the x intersection and y intercept, you must mark. You must mark it. Okay? And then label here. Then write the answer here. Clear or not clear? Clear or not clear? Okay, good. So, okay, that is our first half. Okay?